The Cody Bellinger extension finally happened. 5 years, $162 million, no trade clause, and opt-out options. It was the necessary move. There was no way to let him walk without having an alternative in the market. 29 home runs, 98 RBIs, a .272 batting average in 152 games. Numbers that show how important he was to the offense last season. But now that this part is resolved, the focus completely shifts. Scott Braun from Foul Territory raised a possibility that's been circulating behind the scenes for weeks, trading Jason Dominguez or Spencer Jones for Freddie Peralta from the Milwaukee Brewers. And look, it's not an absurd idea when you analyze the context. Peralta had an impressive season. 33 starts, 17 wins, 6 losses, a 2.70 ERA, meaning he allowed less than 3 earned runs per 9 innings pitched, which is excellent. His WHIP was 1.08, meaning he put just over 1 base runner per inning on base, showing real control, plus 176.2 innings pitched. These are elite pitcher numbers, someone who consistently dominates opponents. The question is simple: the Yankees need pitching. Even with Garrett Cole at the top, they still lack that reliable second arm to hold down decisive games in October. Peralta has exactly that profile. And when you see the Dodgers adding Kyle Tucker to their roster, it becomes clear that you can't just sit around waiting. Los Angeles is getting stronger, and New York needs to respond with the same intensity. But Milwaukee won't make it easy. They know Peralta's value, and they'll charge a steep price. We're talking about giving up Dominguez or Jones, 2 of the most promising young talents in the system, and probably adding other pieces. It's a high price, but it's also the type of decision that separates teams that come close from teams that win it all. I know this conversation is uncomfortable. Dominguez and Jones represent the future, that promise of developing homegrown talent. But the reality is harsh. You have Aaron Judge in his prime, Bellinger locked up for 5 years, a roster built to compete now. The window is open, and it doesn't stay open forever. At some point, you need to decide whether you invest everything in the present or protect the future, and you rarely get to do both. If the logic was to invest heavily in Bellinger, because you can't wait, then the same logic should apply to the rotation. Potential doesn't win games in October, Peralta does. And if he's the piece that's missing to go toe-to-toe with the Dodgers, then maybe it's exactly the move that needs to happen. What do you think? Would you trade Dominguez or Jones for Peralta? Is it worth the risk, or would you rather keep the young guys? Tell me in the comments. I want to know your opinion. And if you enjoy this type of analysis, subscribe to the channel and drop a like.